Alright, so first and foremost, I'm going to apologize for the water quality and if there's any smudges on the glass, but I've been churning this tank up for 2 days now, planting and moving stuff. So, anyways, well, you can see my little pirate flag there. I actually just put that up to hide the food that's underneath the shelf. Okay, so we'll get into the tank here. It's going to look odd. The lighting in this tank and the fact that I've been sifting around through it makes it look terrible on this camera for some reason, no matter how far back. Oh, actually, if I get further back, it's not bad. But anyways, new spider wood, that big red honk of awesomeness right there. And if you can see, I planted Java moss on all the tips, so it's going to get like a weeping willow effect. That's been something I've wanted to do for a while, but I just hadn't found the right piece of wood. I planted some hornwort today that I dug out of the pond, and it actually comes from my buddy's. So he's got a big pond with a lot of nice plants in it. I just fed my fish some brine shrimp, so they're pretty active. I've got my tetras that are all hanging out by the waterfall right now. I just picked up those 3 little tetras. The 2 rosies that you see flying past the monitor, there's one to the right there, and there goes the other one. Those are going to my buddy's 70-gallon. They're actually mating right now. So, big female guppy coming up close. There's a few female guppies in here, along with a lot of babies that are just kind of cruising around. There's a small one, but that's not the smallest. I've got my Cory cats on the bottom. They've been breeding like crazy, and if you look right there, there's some eggs on the glass. I'll try to zoom in on it. Oh, screw that, it's not going to turn out right. Anyways, eggs on the glass, good sign. That's how I usually find out that I've got baby Corys on the way. They've been hatched out pretty well in the past. Yeah, I planted some hornwort and everything, got some different stuff going on. Only female guppies in here right now, though. My rummy nose, they're looking good. I got a line on some more, but currently the store that houses them has them in quarantine because they just got in. And rummy nose are a really particular fish. If the water quality's off at all, they lose the color on their nose. They go really pale. That lets you know your pH is off. Maybe the ammonia content's too high. You never know. But canary in a coal mine, I really recommend them for a community tank. This tank is not what it usually is. There's far less fish going on in here right now. I moved a lot of the males over to the other tank. I'll just give you a little bit of an overview of what we're looking at right now. So, some heavy planting going on here in the next few days. A lot of screwing around in that tank. So, anyways, let's go check out the 10. I'll let you know what's new in there. So, I've got some planting done in here too. Sorry about the camera work there. Everything's looking decent in here right now. I got a lot of my male fancy tails in here that I use as breeders. So I'm doing some selective breeding because it seems to have worked out right. I got that big pink female Cory and the little male behind her. They haven't had any success laying eggs in this tank yet, but that's probably only because I've had them in here for, you know, not even a week together. They came from the other tank. Aside from that, yeah, I planted some hornwort and a bunch of other stuff there in the back. I got some free-floating shit going on I got to take care of. Or I might just leave it. I don't know. I got a couple black neon tetras today, and they seem, you know, pretty happy with this tank. So I'm going to leave them in for now. I might put them into school with the rest of the neons and the rummies, but for now, they're just going to hang out in here. But, yeah, that's about it, really. Just, you know, changing things up. It's that time of year. I was getting tired of the same old, so that's where it's at. That air stone's temporary there. I'm going to be setting up a little, probably a bubble wall or something. I don't know. I want to go different than what most people do, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, so a little 10-gallon update. Everything's looking nice. I'm going to get some more heavy planting going, move some stuff around. I got some baby tiers I want to pick up for the bottom there. I was thinking about putting a moss ball in, but I might do that with the big tank just because it's going to be more heavy planted. So yeah, stuff's looking good, and if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Alright, cheers.